Now, Timmy, the wait for Uncharted 4 is so far away, or at least it feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does.
Luckily, Sony has drummed up together the first 3 Uncharted games in the series and brought it out for the PlayStation 4 remastered called the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection.
Yes, and I think it is a good time for it because it's that period where if you played all these games on release like I did, you may be interested in a replay of it and certainly an upgraded version of them.
So it's always a good time to recap as well, and this is the perfect collection to do it on. Now, this all features all the games in 1080p, glorious 1080p, as well as 60 frames per second for each game. There are a few things that have been omitted, including the Twitter support, as well as multiplayer, but since Uncharted 4 is coming out very soon, I don't think many people are going to care about the omissions.
Yes, especially the multiplayer was never a strong suit of the Uncharted series, but Uncharted 2 had pretty good multiplayer. But not a lot of people were playing it for the multiplayer. Everyone was playing it for the story, for the single-player Naughty Dog experience.
Exactly. So it was Naughty Dog's way of doing Indiana Jones with a bit of like a modern-day flair and a bit of short quips and all that sort of stuff, some quotable stuff. So the game looks fantastic. There's a bit of screen tearing here and there for some of the older games, and Uncharted 1 unfortunately does not play as well as it used to. It hasn't aged that gracefully. Visually, yes, but gameplay not so much. Like, it's a bit stilted at times, but it's still fantastic as a total package. Like, Uncharted 3 still plays incredibly well. All of them look brilliant for when they came out. I mean, we're looking at Uncharted that came out almost 9-8 years ago. So putting it in that context, it's still a pretty remarkable collection.
You can certainly see the progression that Naughty Dog have made as developers, progressing from the first Uncharted on to 3. And they're all fantastic games. They all play very well. Great experience. If you haven't played it on PS3 yet, definitely worth a pick up. And if you have played them on PS3, maybe worth a revisit.
It's also upscaled by Bluepoint Games, the same guys who did the MGS HD collection and Zone of the Enders. So you got to expect some upper echelon of quality.